What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mode video. So I felt like it's kind of been a sin that I haven't talked about the QQ9, considering the fact that it's like my most favorite SMG right now. And yeah, I mean, there are a couple changes that happened during this Season 6 update, including an additional change that happened just yesterday with the AIMSHAKE. So if you guys have been playing this game consistently, you guys would know that the AIMSHAKE has been changed on various weapons. KN44, CR56 AMAX, I think maybe a little bit of the CBR, and just other weapons in general. And the QQ9 was one of those weapons that received an AIMSHAKE change within the Season 6 update, and then it eventually got a further change within yesterday. People that have played this game recently already knows what AIMSHAKE is. Basically, it has nothing to do with the recoil pattern, it's just the animation that your gun does whenever you do shoot. Sometimes it does get in the way, sometimes it doesn't really make much of an impact, and sometimes it's somewhere in between. The truth is that with AIMSHAKE being in this game, well, AIMSHAKE exists with like every Call of Duty. Every gun has some sort of animation when it's being shot. Modern Warfare 2019 is no exception to that. But sometimes it gets in the way to the point where it becomes extremely distracting and you can't really control the recoil with your gun just jumping all over the place. You don't really know for sure or where your gun's actually shooting, or I guess where the bullets are landing. The QQ9, in my opinion, was kind of notorious for that. I mean, I love the gun, don't get me wrong, but there are times where I'm wondering, like, can I kill this person from this far, or is the recoil just going to get in the way? As you guys know, I've been using the base weapon for a very, very long time. Just recently, I started getting well adjusted into the legendary weapons once more, which is kind of like a transition, but I will admit, you know, I do have like 3 legendaries for the QQ9, but I only really use the Sigrun for the most part, because that's the only one that actually doesn't create a huge impact, or at least it somewhat helps you when the AIMSHAKE was pretty bad. All I had was like a little spike on the bottom, that was like the iron sight, and it didn't really impact you too much when it came to AIMSHAKE. The melting point was a close second, but I would say that the Moonlight was probably the worst legendary to use for this gun. But now that these changes are out in the game, well, it makes it a lot more easier. You have a lot more options without having to worry so much about the AIMSHAKE. Keep in mind the recoil pattern that it had before is still there, but the gun itself just doesn't bounce as it used to. But even when it was still bouncing like crazy, it wasn't like a make or break thing for the weapon. I still loved it no matter what. And the thing is that I kind of grown accustomed to it anyways, and there are times in, you know, these games that I was recording where I was shooting further than what I was usually supposed to. Like, you gain a little bit too much confidence with the fact that the AIMSHAKE is gone, to the point that you kind of forget that the recoil pattern is still the same. So you still have to be a little bit careful. And knowing me personally, I've been having like a lot of adjustment issues. Like, you know, this game changes so drastically every season, or I guess every major update, where I have to like readjust because like the recoil patterns changed or whatever the case may be. For me, I don't know why I used to adjust so fast, but now I've been like adjusting really slowly for some reason. That's why sometimes in streams you guys see me perform so poorly, like at the first hour of it, but like later on down the line, like my aim just ends up becoming like perfect. I don't know why it takes me more than an hour to adjust. Like, one day away from this game feels like a month or a week. I don't know why. And for the most part, I haven't really had a desire to play, but I don't know, it's just who I am, I guess. I'm a weirdo. But now that we're here, it's probably a good time to talk about the changes that were made for the QQ9 during Season 6. So the upper chest multiplier was improved from 1 times to 1.1 times. That means that you could actually 4-shot from a longer distance so long as you hit on the upper chest. So yeah, it's going to be still pretty strict. As for hipfire accuracy, got improved by 10%, so that's a massive win for this weapon, as well as decreased flinch, but it doesn't really matter anyways because SMGs always have a massive amount of flinch, so I doubt it's going to be any different. So the changes to QQ9 were minuscule, as it should, because, you know, there's not really a lot of changes that need to be made for the QQ9. It's already a good SMG as it is. And I have a good time going against CBR users or any other SMG users out there. So for the main class up that I do have for you guys is Monolithic Suppressor, RTC Recon Tacklong, as well as full ammo, strike foregrip, as well as the 45 round extended mag. Of course, full ammo, always interchangeable depending on what you use as a green perk. But yeah, overall the QQ9 has pretty much been a balanced SMG for a very, very long time. It's the one SMG that I've used to counter meta. every single time, and it's done a pretty good job. And it's kind of sad that people have just stuck to the CBR this entire time, because I mean, this gun has always had some great potential. But anyways, guys, everyone has their own preferences. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.